This magician actually built a solid wall in the center of the stage and claimed that he could pass through it with his supernatural powers, just as the assistant pulled the cover up. The next moment, Jack actually passed through. To everyone's surprise, they all wanted him to do it again. Jack, who had only rehearsed once, was nervous about making a mistake and had to force himself to perform. When the barrier was closed, he gave a quick gesture. His partner quickly pulled down the mechanism and a small hole appeared in the floor instantly. That's the secret of through-the-wall magic. So, the great magician Jack, disregarding his image, crawled through. Under the worried gaze of his wife, he stood up, twisted his waist to show that he was fine. After quickly fixing his clothes, he didn't have time to respond to his wife's love and instead returned to the audience's view with a mysterious pose. This time the applause was even stronger than the last time. Even the assistant got great satisfaction. After all, magic isn't real, but Jack believed that as long as it made people happy, it was meaningful. From then on, Jack's fame grew, and even the Russian royal family invited him to perform at the Kremlin. Jack came up and said he could grant them their wishes. In front of a surprised crowd, he had the royals write their wishes on slips of paper, then collected them. To make it more convincing, he had the princess randomly draw one. No matter the wish, he claimed he could fulfill it. But when Jack opened the note, he suddenly realized he couldn't read Russian. This made everyone burst into laughter. Jack, unfazed, asked the queen to translate, but she only glanced at it and said the wish was impossible to fulfill. The note requested the bell of the Kremlin to ring again, but that bell hadn't rung in centuries, and the rope had long since decayed. The stairs to it no longer existed either. But Jack, undeterred, casually opened a window and looked at the bell. He then took out a handkerchief, stuffed a white silk scarf into it, and the next moment, pulled a rope out of it. The crowd clapped at this amazing scene, but it was clear that wasn't the trick he was about to perform. He asked the princess to help pull the rope, and the next second,
pull it again.
the melodious sound of the bells resumed in the Kremlin, shocking all the royals present. Everyone seemed to hear the call of their ancestors and immediately knelt down. But everyone knew that magic was fake, and the reason the bell rang was that when Jack received the note, the wish had already been switched. So, no matter which wish was drawn, the royal wish was always to ring the bell. Jack's request for the queen's translation was merely to make the performance seem more real. The reason the bell rang was because his partner, Jim, had set up a sniper rifle in the building across from the Kremlin, with a silencer attached. When the princess pulled the rope, Jim simultaneously pulled the trigger, causing the bell to ring.